Hey guys, BENZZ4318, or you can just call me Ben from now on, with a review of the Free Run Plus 3 by Nike. And I've had these since about May, and so I thought these would be a more long-term review, no unboxing, no showing you, typical orange box. So this one will just show you the shoe and what I like about it and what I dislike about it, which there's not much. So first, show you the shoe. You see this little star pattern. They're a little dirty right now, but I thought that would give you a better example of how they wear over time. See, you got the Phyllite on the midsole actually. Got the black midsole rim. Got the star pattern, and you have your 3M reflective swoosh right here. And you see dynamic support in there, but I'll show you in greater depth in a little bit. You see the collar back here is very flimsy, but just enough support. Go to the inside, almost identical on the inside. Same swoosh, same dynamic support, and different cut right here. Okay, so, well, actually I'll show you this real quick. Kind of dirty from my track at my local high school. There's the grip, and then grip at the front. Okay, so first thing I like to say is that these are extremely comfortable shoes. I picked these up at my local Sports Authority for $100 US dollars, and they're very comfortable. I tried them on, and I was like, gee, I gotta own these. I have a pair of the Free Run 2s, but have since outgrown them, so I can't really use them anymore, so I gave them to my stepbrother. So very comfortable. What I like that they did different is the cuts are deeper, and then they have this new arch cut that kind of turns. So in here you see these cuts are very big, and there's not so many, so when you step down it really gets in, and then when you transition to your arch turning a little bit, this really opens up, and it just creates a more stable ride when you step and when you're running. It just really feels great. Then you can see here this one in the middle, it kind of helps for flexing around like this. These kind of flex around it, so you see that. One problem I'll just note right now, I have a tear right in there. I didn't really expect this from a Nike shoe, so I was a little disappointed. I already complained to Nike about it, because you pay $100, you expect a little bit, but oh well, that's, what can you say. Another problem that I have is sometimes when I walk, I will step and then I'll pick up and then I'll kind of drag, and I don't do it a lot, it just happens occasionally, and so it kind of tears off the black color right there, and it looks really goofy, so I actually take a Sharpie sometimes and I'll color that in. That gets kind of annoying, but as you can see, here's more of the cuts moving more towards the middle and the arch. You see, you may notice a difference. There's this line here. These grooves right here are very tight, and then right here they start becoming a bit wider, just so when you're pushing off the ground you have a little bit more flex towards the end. And Nike engineers probably took a long time figuring out the perfect configuration for that, and it's really it's a lot better shoe for that reason. Also, another thing, at least an improvement to the Free Run 2, they have a lot more grip. They use the BRS 1000 rubber on the outsole, and it's a lot grippier for sure than the last generation, and they're holding up pretty well. The grip wise, you can still see some of the little nodules, if you can. And so that's a lot better, a lot of improvement. Okay, so dynamic support, you can see the tie downs where the laces go into, and again I have the product red laces on here, available from Nike.com. Okay, so in here it's kind of hard to see on camera, but I'll try and give you a better view. These tie downs, they don't, I don't know, they do a little, all they really do is just bring the shoe together. These dynamic support fingers on the inside, they're kind of free flowing, but they're kind of tied down to the inner anyway. So yeah, it makes the shoe tighter, but It's not really a game-changing feature. I've played soccer in these at school a couple of times, and it's definitely not a good shoe for that. I've rolled my ankle several times. I've planted and then gone like this. And of course, these aren't soccer shoes, but you know, you don't really prepare for things like that. It just, you know, normal middle school. As you can see here, the swoosh was changed to more of the middle, and then you just have more of the stars in the back. This part right here, see how it's so flimsy? It's not too flimsy to the point where it's not going to hold your foot in, but it's flimsy enough to where you can slip your foot in real easy, almost like a slipper, but it holds it in pretty well, because this isn't really stretchy, but it's just very thin, which makes for a lighter shoe, of course, but it feels pretty good when you put your foot in. Something else that's different is where your heel strike is. It's definitely a lot smaller, so I'm guessing the heel to toe drop is a little bit smaller when you're running. So this is definitely smaller. I always thought the free run 2s looked kind of goofy on the back, because they just looked like they were just really big and rounded and kind of outlandish, or just kind of weird. Something else I noticed that's an improvement for sure. These are, and see, I've had them for quite a while. Ortho Light is what they're called. They got grass in there and everything. So I don't know if this is a Nike technology or if they went out and had somebody, you know, make 5 billion of them for Nike. But it's almost like memory foam. You can really dig your toes into them. It feels really great. You see, I think they used to say Nike Free right about here, but my heel has kind of worn that off now. But it's definitely a lot softer than, say, in the Lunar Glide with the Fit Foam. It's a lot more like memory foam-like and thick. So that really makes it a lot more comfortable. You've seen there, just the red, kind of like the Free Run 2. And then no Nike Plus in this one, but it's in the left shoe. So that's about it. Really comfortable shoe. They've lasted pretty good. Only complaint is that they tore in the back here. Yeah, I see. Tore in there. But really comfortable shoe. I've had them for maybe 6 months now, I think. And I would definitely buy another pair if I didn't have my eyes set on other shoes. So just stay tuned for Flyknit unboxing / review next week, and I'll see you guys later.